Intro. Client pressure. The client asks one simple question. Can you send me the proposal before the meeting? And suddenly everything starts moving. Phone calls, WhatsApp notes, old files, random PDFs, team messages, commercial terms, client requirements, property details, proposal. But there is no standard format. One person sends a PowerPoint, another sends a WhatsApp summary, someone edits an old PDF, and the broker is stuck trying to make everything look professional. That is the real problem. Brokers do valuable work, but most of it never gets packaged properly. So in this video, we will build a simple tool that turns messy broker notes into a clean, client-ready proposal. No coding background needed. Just a GitHub template, Codex, and a practical workflow. Clip 2, the problem. I have worked in sales and leasing for many years, and one thing is very clear. Brokers do a lot of valuable work that the client never fully sees. They shortlist options, they understand the client's requirement, they negotiate commercial terms, they identify risks, they guide the decision, but most of this knowledge stays scattered. Inside calls, inside messages, inside old files, inside someone's memory, and that creates a problem. Because the client does not only judge the asset, the client also judges how clearly the opportunity is presented. A good proposal should help the client understand three things quickly. What is the asset? Why does it fit? And what should we verify before moving ahead? That is exactly what this project is designed to solve. Clip 3, the big idea. The goal is not to build a huge software product. The goal is to build a small internal tool first, something a broker can actually use, then document the build process, and later teach other professionals how to build their own version. This is the important shift. People do not always want another monthly software subscription. Many people want do-it-yourself solutions. They want to understand how to build small tools that solve their own workflow problems. So this project is both a product and a tutorial. The product is a broker proposal builder. The tutorial is the step-by-step process to build and customize it. If you understand the business workflow, AI can help you create the tool. Clip 4. Start with GitHub template. We are not starting from a blank screen. That is very important. For a non-technical person, starting from zero can feel intimidating. So the smarter workflow is to start with a GitHub template. Open the repository, click Use this template. Then create your own copy. This gives you a safe version of the project. You are not editing the original file. You are creating your own workspace. Once the repo is created, open it in Codex, Google Antigravity, VS Code, or any coding setup you prefer. But do not ask Codex to build the full app immediately. That is where most beginners make a mistake. First, ask Codex to understand the repo. Clip 5. First Codex prompt. The first prompt should be simple. Explain this repo like I am a real estate professional, not a developer. Then ask Codex, what are the main files? Which file controls the layout? Which file controls the design? Which file controls the app logic? Where are the proposal blocks? And where should I make changes safely? This one step saves a lot of confusion. Because once Codex explains the project, you can work in small modules. Change one thing, test it, save it, then move to the next thing. That is the right way to work with AI coding tools. Clip 6. Use Codex like a junior developer. Think of Codex like a junior developer. You do not just say, build everything. You give clear instructions. For example, do not write code yet. First give me the plan. Or make only this one change and tell me what files changed. Or check if the app runs locally. Or run git status and show me the modified files. This keeps you in control. The best workflow is simple. Small task, review, test, commit, then continue. That is how you avoid breaking the project. Clip 7. Run the app locally. Now let's run the app locally. Open the project folder. If you are using a local server, run this command. python-m http.server 8000. Then open localhost 8000 in your browser. Now the app is running on your machine. No backend, no login, no database. The tool saves drafts in your browser using local storage. This keeps the project simple and beginner friendly. Clip 8, create new proposal. Now click create new proposal. The first thing we choose is the proposal type. For this example, select investment sale proposal. Notice the product logic. If the user selects investment sale, the tool should show investment related blocks. Sale price, expected rent, annual income, yield, occupancy, exit potential, risks. It should not show irrelevant fields from a leasing proposal. That is the difference between a generic form and a useful broker workflow. Clip 9, client requirement block. Now we add the first block. Client investment requirement. Here we enter the client details, client name, company name, investment goal, preferred location, budget, timeline, target yield, and any client notes. This block answers the first question. What does the client want? In our example, the client wants a ready commercial office in Dubai with rental income potential and long-term appreciation. That requirement now becomes structured proposal content. Clip 10, property snapshot block. Next, we add the property snapshot block. This is where we enter the asset information. Property name, location, property type, area, availability, key highlights, and broker notes. For example, Iris Bay Office Tower, Business Bay Dubai, commercial office, 1,520 square feet, vacant on transfer, fully fitted office, strong location, covered parking, and professional building environment. This block answers the second question. What is the asset? Clip 11, investment, snapshot block. Now we add the investment snapshot. This is where the proposal becomes useful for decision making. Sale price, expected monthly rent, annual rental income, expected yield, occupancy status, expected appreciation, exit potential. For example, sale price, 3,650,000 dirhams. Expected monthly rent, 27,500 dirhams. Annual rental income, 330,000 dirhams. Expected yield, 9%. These numbers help the client quickly understand the opportunity, not just emotionally, but commercially. Clip 12, risks and next steps. Every good proposal should also include what needs to be verified. Title documents, service charges, parking allocation, fit-out condition, MEP condition, rental comparables, exit liquidity. This is important because a strong broker does not only sell the upside. A strong broker helps the client understand the checks before moving forward. This makes the proposal more professional and more trustworthy. Clip 13, Lego block workflow. Now notice the workflow. We are not filling one long, boring form. We are building the proposal like Lego blocks. Client requirement, property snapshot, investment snapshot, risks, next steps, broker tools. Each block is small, each block is focused, and the preview updates as we build. That is the product design lesson. A broker should not feel like they are using a CRM. They should feel like they are assembling a clean client document in minutes. Clip 14, client proposal preview. Now switch to the proposal preview. This is what the client will see. The tool converts the blocks into a structured proposal, cover page, key investment numbers, executive summary, client requirement, property snapshot, investment rationale, risk review, recommended next steps, advisor footer. This is the moment that matters. The broker works with simple inputs, but the client receives a polished document. Clip 15, PDF design thinking. The design of the PDF is very important. If the final PDF looks average, the tool feels average. So the client proposal should not look like a random export. It should feel like a professional investment memo. Clean, editorial, minimal, easy to read. The app interface can look modern and technical, but the client document should feel premium and serious. That is what creates confidence. Clip 16, broker tools. Separate. Now notice one more important decision. WhatsApp follow-up and email draft are broker tools. They should help the broker communicate faster. but they should not appear inside the client-facing PDF by default. So the tool keeps these outputs separate. The broker can copy a WhatsApp message, the broker can copy an email draft, but the client proposal stays clean and professional. This separation makes the product feel more thoughtful. Clip 17, Save Draft. Now click Save Draft. The proposal is saved locally in the browser. Go back to the home screen. You can see the Save Proposal card. Open it again. The proposal data is still there. This means a broker can prepare drafts, reopen them, edit them, and continue working without needing a backend, without needing a login, without setting up a database. Clip 18, Print and Save PDF. Now let's export the proposal. Click Print or Save PDF. In the browser print dialog, choose Save as PDF. Open more settings. Turn off headers and footers. This is very important. If headers and footers are left on, the PDF may show the date, page URL, and file path. That immediately makes the document look unprofessional. If the PDF design uses background colors, turn on background graphics, then save the PDF. Now you have a clean client-ready proposal. Clip 19, Final Output. This is the final result. A broker can take rough notes, client requirements, property details, commercial terms, and risk points and turn them into a clean client proposal. That is the practical value of this tool. It saves time, it improves presentation, and it creates a more professional client experience. Clip 20. Why this matters for real estate professionals. The bigger lesson is not just this one app. The bigger lesson is that real estate professionals can build small tools for their own workflow. You do not need to become a software engineer, but you do need to understand your business process clearly. That is your advantage. You know the client questions, you know the commercial terms, you know the deal risks, you know what a good proposal should contain. AI can help with the code, but the product thinking has to come from you. Clip 21, Repo and Guide. I have also created the project as a GitHub template. That means you can copy it and create your own version. The repo includes setup instructions, customization notes, sample inputs, and prompts you can use with Codex. There is also a companion guide page that walks through the steps from the video. So you do not have to remember everything from the tutorial. You can follow the guide, copy the repo, and start customizing. Clip 22, Closing. So that is the full workflow. Copy the GitHub template, open it in Codex. Ask Codex to explain the repo. Customize one section at a time. Test locally, save your draft. Export a clean PDF. And most importantly, build something that solves a real workflow problem. This is how brokers and real estate professionals can start using AI coding practically. Not for hype, not for theory, but for useful tools that make daily work better.